no answer is on the back.
It says a wise man
I know, it's like Spanish.
whenever you...
She doesn't tell you the answer after all that.
Oh, that's what, sweetie? How many animals have
You have
stars
two?
on Hollywood?
So the little whistle.
3.
Lassie,
Two.
You want a whistle?
And Bart the bear.
No.
What does it say?
Does it tell you
Want
who?
a taste of my steak? I don't have my taste.
Rin, Tin Tin, and Lassie.
Oh.
So what was that?
Spicy.
Rin Tin Tin
Walk
and
around.
Rin, Tin Tin, and Lassie. Rain Pops.
animals.
You have to get the- That sticks up. You have to get the little
police dog there.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Like a little bang.
Mm. Vegetables are great. I thought they were elastic.
Carrie and Paula, Finney and Ned, thank you very, very much.
Yes,
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Oh, we're doing it again?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody.
Was this wine one that you found through your,
Jody, why do you
when
read
your
that?
weekend was away?
No.
Okay.
I should
Sorry,
say
put
thanks
that down,
to
Robert. It's
one of
found
your
at the
called
liquor
Finn
store,
and
but
Ned.
I can't.
No, it's good.
Can
I
you
just
wait?
noticed you have a couple of bottles on it.
No, I can't.
Let's open it up too.
I think I know because I like it, so I thought I would buy two.
That's good.
I really can't wait.
We tried one last night, Candace.
It was delicious.
It's unbelievable.
At your party?
It was, I don't know how much it is,
What?
but it was Red Diamond. It's from Washington.
Oh, from Washington.
Keep an eye out for Isabella.
Boy, it was good.
Really?
What, wine?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try this.
Is this your Trans-Canada party?
Yes.
How you doing down there, Willa?
Yeah. I don't understand how the food.
I am
Can you
far
tell
away.
me?
You know what? There's, Jody made a really
There are
yummy
4
dessert.
levels to the art gallery.
But you need
Right?
to eat
4
it
what?
if you
There are
want
4
Sorry,
levels.
step to
Yep.
the bottom.
To the art gallery.
Willa.
Every level had a full table
It's a clapper.
Arrangement.
Puppy. She got
with an arrangement of different food items. Some were chicken brochette things, some were chicken spears,
Say
there
dinner
were
is
crab
actually
cakes,
lunch.
there were
That's true.
Nettie, I took it.
lamb on polenta, like
Who gave you the class? What? Trying it.
And then upstairs on the 4th floor there was a carvery of a prime rib
Oh, yeah.
with little buns and horseradish and mustard used to
Yeah, you have little
It's
bugs.
good sauce. I like it.
Mom, Daddy
Sounds
has
good.
little bugs.
Did you pick up the smoked meat on the way home? No. I thought there was any
Put a
pressed for
little
time.
here.
I wanted
Thank
to.
you so much.
Sorry, where was the party, Carrie?
Which way you want to go?
Sorry, I'll go above.
Willa, if you want to
The art
have dessert,
gallery.
you have to have your vegetables and your meat,
So
please.
Stephen Avenue right by Dano.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And
So-
it was lovely.
Is that big enough for
Can you
everyone?
try a piece
Yeah.
of asparagus, please?
In fact, if you're ever looking for a place for a party,
No, thanks.
for
Yeah, you, oh my God.
a few hundred people, couple hundred people,
Actually survived.
Like if they'll ever
it was
come
amazing.
So Ned,
Or I
this
will.
is my little question. You can read it out. There's 2 of them actually. You go ahead, okay? Goodbye.
There's dessert, so let's
Okay.
eat up our lunch, okay, please?
Oh,
everybody
someone
listen.
ripped the others.
Well, no, read the one on the left. You'll see it.
Okay. What kind of school do you have to drop out of graduate? Parachuting school?
School fish.
Ned, you just gave the answer.
Get the answer, honey.
Because the question was.
I like it when jokes are told that way, though, it's good.
You should drop out of.
Then I don't have to guess.
What kind of school do you have to drop out of to graduate?
Fish.
No. Parachuting school.
Oh.
Willa, what's in your mouth?
Okay.
Can you take
Try
that off, please?
saying
This is
this
fun.
phrase five times fast. Thin sticks, thick bricks.
Thin sticks.
Thick bricks.
Thick bricks.
Okay, so enough reading, you need to start eating.
So Nettie, I got one for you. What is pigskin used for?
You're not.
Sauce too hot, it's okay.
Joan,
okay.
You're right, you're partially right.
Football.
Can you,
So what are pigskins used for? Did you try some of this phone? To hold pigs together.
Good one.
What?
It's actually not.
To hold
Willa.
pigs together. Pigskin. I
Half a little bit.
thought that
So
was a good
Willa,
one.
are you eating your steak and your potatoes, sweetie?
Yeah.
Isn't it delicious?
That's
Because you know we have a wonderful dessert coming up.
What is it?
But we all have to eat our steak and vegetables, okay?
Willa,
Ned,
2
eat your
pieces
steak
of
for
green
this cold.
asparagus, please.
Okay.
Okay, then you know what,
No,
no
I
dessert,
sugar.
you're gonna miss out on Dougal cake.
It's Dougal. It's Dougal cake. Oh, my.
Better read up.
So Dad, the kids, when we're in Australia, will, they're probably gonna do a sailing school
Okay.
while they're there.
We're on the Whit Sundays.
Yeah, and,
Can they do it from
What's the Grecian
Clifton
herb?
Springs, Karen?
What's a Grecian herb?
Just by the bay.
they can sail the little off too.
Depends
Are
what
you
kind of
just
work
gonna
he does.
stay there, or are you going anywhere while you're?
We're gonna go to Swan Hill,
Oh, yeah?
and,
Is Joe still there? No.
yes.
She is?
Farmer, how did you come to fall into the pond? Tommy,
And
Where
then,
do you go first?
I didn't come to fall in the pond, I came to
Melbourne,
fish.
and then we'll stay there for,
You gave
portion of
the
the day.
answer for the
then
second
we have a
one.
rental car we have to get. Where is it? Geelong? We'll get that on the way. And then we're in Clifton Springs for most of the time. There's a couple of guys I'm gonna connect with to go fishing with
I
that I know
love that one.
there. And then I'm going to, well, then we're gonna go to Melbourne maybe for a day of shopping and hanging around. We might go to Melbourne Park for the hit a ball at
MGC?
no,
Or what's it called,
at
or-
the Melbourne Park is where like where Rod Laver Arena is. All the different the show courts and
Well, it's
set
a,
up
it's
in.
a tennis place, right?
Yeah.
are you stopping anywhere on the way there?
Would you?
Just for the day.
On the way back.
Just for the day.
We're not.
What's our little squash player's name?
Sarah.
Sarah, you be saying hi to Sarah? Just
Oh, yeah,
one?
well,
I will.
trying to connect with her.
You know, we should, because she'll be in Melbourne.
What about next in Pinky? Did you do that or?
They live in
I'm
Adelaide,
doing the password.
I know, but,
so
Well, they're
no.
not going to Adelaide.
Yeah.
no, I thought you meant phone her.
Where are Ben and Lucy now? Are they still further north of the coast?
Did Seth his email you showed?
Good.
Did you ever hear from Lucy?
Is he coming?
Wow. What's this?
Busy, Dad. People are busy. Right?
Asparagus. Nick,
You ever hear from Tony Reardon?
Oh, I got the password.
Not a good example, Mary. I don't want to hear from Tony.
Okay, well.
I
Do
got
they
the
have
password.
2 girls? Ben and Lucy?
They do.
Daddy, I got the password.
Annabelle and
We have
Sophie.
they'll
Everything.
probably do a surf
would
lesson.
Hey, don't
Surf lesson.
10 and 8.
A surfing lesson when they're there.
Sort of like 10 and 8 or...
Yeah.
Did you try some of the sauce?
Oh, yes, I did, and I had some
Good job,
more.
Willa.
It's,
Nick, Nick. It's hard. Don't eat it. Eat your potato. Eat your carrots, please.
HP,
Yeah,
isn't
so
it?
Jack did some...
No, I didn't have any.
Is it partly because it's
So I made it with wine, barbecue sauce, soy, and jalapeno jelly.
Yes, you want your-
It's good, eh?
Yeah, it tastes a bit like HP here.
Yeah, a little bit.
So it's the 2,
Mommy, what did you
6
get?
months
Yeah.
behind.
Mommy, what did you get?
I got a game that are 2 pieces together. I think you have to try and separate them.
So, Ms.
I'll share it with you after.
Willa,
we-
how are you doing, sweetie?
I
You have your
ate
steak and vegetables, honey?
High 5! Way to go!
What, finishing or?
Yeah, she ate her whole plate. Look at Pippa's plate, Willa.
Is it not your favorite veggie?
That was my fault, actually.
Well, thank you for offering
I would have made it less obvious.
asparagus as part of your meal.
I'm ready.
You should have called me on it.
Okay, upstairs, okay.
I totally
Joey,
forgot.
look what I got.
Upstairs.
Oh!
What's it about?
So, can I try, Mommy? Can I try
Potatoes are very
The
good.
asparagus turned out very well.
Can I see those?
You did.
Can I see that one too?
I got these 2
Are you
things.
gonna eat some dinner? Ned.
No, dang it!
Your dinner?
Hey, Ned, careful of the
Can I have some
camera.
steak?
I love the potatoes.
Can you do that?
You want more?
Yeah. Show me. Show me how you eat it. Show me.
Hurry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good girl.
Yay,
Good
The
job.
cost of a flight to a place like Silver Star,
This thing.
just a hypothetical
Flying to
question.
Silver Star?
Why wouldn't you look at sunshine on the hill?
Yo-yo.
On the hill.
Something different.
You know, I gotta be honest with you, one of the things that has been a neat revelation for me on these ski trips I've been with my friends is how much better the skiing is everywhere else.
Daddy, give me
For
a
example, Fernie.
I don't
you
know
eat the
that, so,
Fernie?
yeah.
Where's my
I love
other one?
Fernie.
Pretty great.
other treat?
I love it.
You have
this
a
is
piece of
why-
your steak.
I love
Have a
this
piece of
eating.
your steak. Show
Sunshine
me one
Louise
more.
are full of people from Calgary. And
Well,
let-
don't fool yourself, so is Bernie.
Okay, okay, so it's pretty, but what I have found when I have skied these other areas, they're full of all these people who come from small towns. It's less frantic. I don't have to park my car an acre and a half from where the lifts are. They've thought out the whole process of how you can access things.
Get the off, the one that's free for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, Becky, you know what you
And
should do? Stay on the
the snow is always better, always.
That's for a game.
You're gonna think it's the most.
Are
ridiculous
you
thing
going to
ever when you
Vernon?
get there, like, oh,
We-
great,
we're either
the
gonna go
clock's
to,
at 5:30, right when I wanna eat.
This spring break, we're talking
No,
about.
for
Right, Ursula.
family day weekend. We'll either go to
Yeah, their money, like, same thing with
Fernie
Rosedale.
or,
towns.
yeah.
Have some sort of
Yes.
Yeah.
Penny checked up snow reports for me yesterday.
Mhm.
Are we together? We did it, or she did?
Two hands.
As far as we know, and we're pretty sure based on the internet, Whistler Blackmore was wrong.
Hey, how'd you do that?
the last part, Dad,
It's really hard.
See, I can get them back together.
is everything from the tickets to the food I eat in the restaurant,
Finn, don't tell her.
even with the tax,
Mr. Action.
is cheaper.
Willa, one more piece of asparagus and then it'll be done, okay?
And the other thing is that I like being able to stay on the
Can
hill.
you try
Like I cannot
green
stand
asparagus,
getting my
please?
stuff out of the car and
Yeah, one
lugging it
piece
with
of
the
green
kids across the
asparagus, then you
parking
can
lot.
have cake, okay?
And,
You can use your hand if you want.
yeah, I figure if I'm gonna spend that kind of money to go skiing, I wanna.
Okay, wipe your hands on the napkin.
So last year we've been to Silver Star,
There you go, good
Big
job.
White,
Nice work.
Way to go, Willa.
Sun Peaks, Revelstoke.
You did?
Out of here.
No, you can have.
Yeah, the last, I've been
I
to,
thought you said last year.
I get maybe 4 ski days a year now, right?
So
So,
have you seen the Silver Star?
yeah, I love it.
Did you like it?
It's really good there.
So did you stay on the hill?
Sorry.
I'm gonna try.
The other one we were thinking I might do is I might go to Montana to,
Whitefish?
Whitefish.
I've never been to Silver Star, but I'd like to.
So Tanis, it is,
I've heard it's great for families.
it's such a great
Yeah.
place for families.
Dad and I, we've seen it.
Pippa?
When we went to Jamie's wedding, we went up the hill.
Yeah, we did with Wayne and
Yeah.
Dean.
I thought it was quite steep
Oh yeah, I know, there's some steep sections there, absolutely.
when I saw them.
But,
Give me your onions.
I mean, to give you an example of that, we went out for dinner. We went out for dinner when we were at our wine club. We had dinner at Silver Star in the evening at the ski hill.
Oh, you did?
And there was 5 couples there.
It's just pub fit though.
It was, yeah, so it was nice food. It was pub fare and drinks.
Yeah, but it was like.
And there was 5 couples, and it was like, I think it was $289
For 5 couples.
for 5 couples.
You know who I ran into
I don't know.
yesterday, Carrie, at
You
Norquay?
can dig around, you can dig around. You saw Tom Carter.
And Lloyd Gallagher.
Oh, you see Lloyd? Was he skiing?
He was getting his boots on. Actually, what I didn't tell Dad is,
Which one did you get?
I don't know, you can have it though.
driving up the Norquay Road, some girl had
I don't
gone
know,
off
you
the
can have it.
road, but not down the road, like into the mountain.
Your tree?
No, not my tree, she went the other, she was going uphill,
Okay.
and she went into the mountain, so off, like into a huge snowbank, and someone was pulling her out with a truck, and it was Lloyd who was directing traffic. And it's
Oh.
funny because I was driving by, and you know, you're also trying not to kind of rubberneck as well, because every traffic's held up, and everyone's stressed out. But then he pulled up 2 cars over from me when I was trying to get Pippa organized, which is also a chaotic moment when you're trying to convince a
What do you got
6-year-old to carry all the
you have a bowling
skateboards.
game.
And then I saw him in the lodge, so I just went over and I said, I waited until I heard him speak, and as soon as I heard his Kiwi accent, because he has a very, that soft spoken.
It's still Kiwi.
And I went over and I said, Lloyd, it's Tana's booth, and he said, oh my gosh, I haven't seen him so long. So I think they're going over to New Zealand to visit Rob in the next, it's Rob over there, right, or Ryan?
Neither of them are there.
Oh, I thought you said one of them was over there.
Ryan maybe, no, Ryan, because I just saw Rob last month and a half ago.
Oh,
And,
would it be Ryan over there?
no, so Ryan would have,
Maybe they're just going.
Oh, it might be.
Ryan is probably going back to see his wife's family, and
Pippa.
they're going probably back to meet her, but he
Oh.
lives in Colden.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Basically,
so
what's
he
on
was
your
there
mouth?
too.
And Rob just had a second
That's not
child, a
predicted
little
to
boy,
drink.
right?
And then Ryan has 2 girls.
Yes, and they all go to Silver Star for a week before Christmas.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Because Lloyd was telling me that the little girls
They're all
ski rings
drinking
around
your
them.
water.
Yeah.
Oh, good job putting it down.
And he said they
You know where I'm at?
ski kicking horse.
Oh, I'm
These
sure,
little kids.
I'm sure his
Oh,
girls
sure.
are on the way up the
Yeah.
stairs.
How you doing over there?
Yeah.
What is that?
What else do you do?
I'm trying to put it back
Right?
together, I got
Yeah.
it.
Hold it?
Yeah.
Put it back together.
Not a lot.
Yeah. So Glenn, there's more veggies.
It's funny,
Hey,
Tom
Ned.
Carter's son was not in good
I'm actually
form. He
What are
was
you doing?
crying
pretty good, but I might
the whole
just have a
time.
little bit,
Yeah.
little bit.
So Tom
Okay.
was front and center during the flooding situation. 'Cause
I
he
saw
was-
him in the
yeah,
news.
He was one of the guys that mobilized all the neighbors to stick it to the insurance companies because they.
Yeah.
Apparently
Where's
they
the
just
elbow
bought a
part?
place in
Can't get it
Canmore.
back together.
He just bought a place in Kenmore?
Oh, you can't? Oh,
So
well.
what does Tom
Well, he's
do?
doing well.
I don't know.
Is
He
he a
was
broker?
he was working for SAP.
What's SAP?
It's a,
So think of it this way, Tom, about 10 years ago, was one of the only guys in the city, one of the first guys in the city to bring SAP, which is a human, it's a
it's
software
a
platform
payroll.
that runs payroll, that runs project management, that runs everything.
Human resource.
Everything. It runs an entire company operations. It's originally from Germany,
Okay.
and Tom was living in Europe and knew how this whole thing integrates with corporate culture. Came back to Calgary, and I believe was one of the only guys around who knew all this stuff. And he's built a fortune. I mean, they have a beautiful home in Mount Royal. And he just bought a home in Kenmore, so life is good.
Were they did software and stuff on there?
Guess what? So he works for SAP. He did.
Oh,
I don't know if he does it. Actually, you know what? He's changed jobs.
Doesn't remember how to go.
What did it say on LinkedIn? You know what? I actually think he's a principal now with Ernst & Young or
Really?
EY or Deloitte or
So one of the human,
He didn't get into that level of detail.
they're not account.
It was funny though, because, so I said, I'm so sorry, you look so familiar, and so he introduced
What does
myself, and I
SAP
said,
mean?
oh, I'm Tanis Booth, and
Well, same
then,
with company, but they
and
do
then he
sort of
said,
like all
oh,
the
Karen,
billings,
okay,
yeah,
sort of.
I
that's
thought
like,
it was an acronym.
And then it was funny,
Well,
because,
you
you
do
know,
at some point,
you're
but-
also supposed to be watching your kids, so we kind of like went off and skied, and his kid kept crying the whole time. And then he had another moment to chat, and he said, so how long have you been in Calgary? And then of course I was thinking, oh my God, I don't know. And I said, oh, about 10 years now, I guess. And I said, how about you? And he said, since 97. And then, which is also kind of a weird time frame, because I was trying to think, 97, like, I don't know, how old were you when you moved here? Like, it was just, and he said, yeah, so I went to McGill.
Did he go to McGill?
And I said, oh, that's funny, I went to McGill.
that's funny.
That's hilarious.
But he must have done an MBA there or something, because he didn't graduate till, he said, he was in Montreal until 97. And I finished in 90.
Daddy's not playing
My
with
victory
me.
was 95.
Your victory lap.
It was supposed to be 94, but it was really
Spanish,
95.
Spanish lap.
Yeah,
It was a Spanish
or
course.
German. Anyway,
Told that story many times.
to who?
My friends.
I think I tried to stick it to you, and then the joke was on me.
Yes. Oh, let's do that extra term. Anyway, so he graduated in 97,
Yeah,
or
but
whatever it
he
was.
didn't get into it.
It must have been some,
Anyway.
yeah.
What?
Okay.
I've heard mixed things about his wife.
So who did he marry? Did he
Yeah,
marry an
we
Edmonton
met
girl?
Not nice?
Oh,
Not nice.
We met her at, sorry,
princess, right? Like a princess.
we met her somewhere.
I think she is I think she's a princess, but more of a heavy set one.
I don't know.
And
I actually wouldn't
I've
know
just
that.
heard she's just not very,
Like a well-fed princess?
yes.
It's called living the good life.
Or she's
Basically.
Or she was, anyway. She eats the peas out of the mouth.
Obviously, the SAP did well, right? So,
Maybe that was a long time ago, maybe that was
But-
pre.
Well, I only remember, I met her once at the brewery thing when we were there. Like, that was the only time I've ever met her.
Oh, was she
That's
nice?
the only time we met.
Not really.
That's the only time, yeah, she's not bad.
Oh, okay.
But she didn't know me and I didn't know her.
but
And
that's always awkward.
like, it wouldn't
I
be a
think
lot.
I
And then the other problem, everybody knew everybody else, sort of.
Yes,
You know, you get in
exactly,
those situations,
yeah.
which are.
Well, and she's probably part of that whole Elbow Park mafia.
Sure you are.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
which Annie really does not like. It's funny,
Yeah,
because we were talking about how
tight little, the
with
old
their
little
home being
Glencoe.
so damaged, she said, you know, all these neighbors who gripe about the school, and gripe about the neighborhood, and gripe about this, she said, it's amazing how all of a sudden they banded together and they think their neighborhood's the best thing since it's been under 9 feet of water. Like all of a sudden the neighbors have, rallied together and created this community. She said, I could care less if I live in Elbow Park, like I'm happy to move.
And the
Like,
kids
she's
are
not
all
solar.
bus to school in Scarborough,
Annie's kids
Haysboro.
are, yeah, Annie's kids are in Haysboro.
and they all resent the fact.
But she
that-
said the same thing about the school, so, Bryn was at Elbow Park School,
They
which
took
was.
a bus to Haysboro?
Yeah,
For
that's
school?
that's
It's
the only
because
school
their
I
school,
could find.
because their school is destroyed.
Yeah.
From
Oh,
flooding, yeah.
that's
from-
what I'm
And
saying.
it was a beautiful old classic brick school built
Yeah.
in the 1990s.
It's a
It is a
Cool.
beautiful building, and it's so
Gorgeous.
funny, like as Annie said, all these mothers who had nothing, like all these mothers were stay-at-home, very well-off families.
Yoga moms.
Glencoe members.
Who had nothing good to say about the school, or the teachers, or the building, or anything, are all on this mission to save Elbow Park School now that it's all been, damaged by the floods. And Annie's just said,
It's interesting.
it's just really
And
enough.
it's all relative, there are poor people living in trailers in Exshaw.
Well, someone I know
Yeah, I
from
mean-
Veer,
Yeah.
someone I know from Veer only just moved back into his place in a rented apartment in Mission this weekend.
Yeah.
And someone else was looking after his dog because where he was staying couldn't have
And
his
we were
dog.
talking to some people last night, Liz was saying that they're still pumping out of, what community was that in?
Mission.
In Mission.
I know, I find that hard to
Their house,
believe.
they're basically destroyed.
I don't.
Well, their house would be destroyed,
Yeah.
like the
How the heck
foundation would
did
be
that
destroyed.
When someone says something like that, I just kind of go like, oh yeah, but like, you're not confident.
Yeah, you're walking away from the house.
That was you. Yeah. That was me
Yeah.
walking over.
So Tant, did you see the pictures of
Not.
Pat Nimitz'
Two.
new house?
Yeah,
Carrie did. Well, I didn't do anything, I just sort of.
Calling him deputy
I'm gonna take it.
Hold on. After this,
Wow, guys, that was great.
that was a fabulous lunch, Christmas lunch.
That was a mistake.
I'll just take
Good job, Craig.
So I was freaking out about the whole sauce thing. So I opened up the fridge door and I was like, I gotta make something.
It's good.
I wanted to make like a cream,
Sort
like
of
steak Diane
No,
sauce.
it's a reduction.
Yeah, I was trying to get the,
Absolutely not.
what's that?
Ned,
The
you know better than that.
yeah.
Don't
What
doing that, okay? That's how.
John, you like the sauce, eh?
I did.
Yeah, it's sort of like
Second
their,
spoons of it, don't
So what I did is I put 20 equal parts jalapeno jelly, barbecue sauce, some soy, and some red wine.
And reduced it.
And I just reduced it.
Yeah, it's really good.
It was nice.
You should bottle that.
And
You should bottle that.
and you know what, Carrie, it wasn't as hot, spicy as.
Well, I was concerned, and actually, it took the edge off, because when I tried 20 minutes ago, I was like, I don't know, right?
Yeah, it has a little bit, but not.
Well, it actually, it dissipated. And actually, once it was on the
Pippa, they're all over the floor.
So Carrie, how was Pat doing? Has he moved?
I haven't seen him, so Pat is the kind of guy who takes on a chunk at a time.
No, she can play her
They got the
song.
house, they have possession this month,
Yeah.
and, Pat,
Excuse me,
This
Dad.
one,
I don't know,
Where's
I do not know,
Where's he living, Gary?
I do not know.
he lives somewhere else.
He
Well,
lives in,
Where is he building?
no, like Gary, this is like.
yeah, near there.
Okay, I will in a minute.
What's he